Howdy, howdy, y'all. I'm the Rational Moderate, and today we're going to be talking about a little bit of robo-racism. All right, we got the first ever robot who's sitting on a plane as a passenger, and 2 days later, they boot him off, and he's no longer ever allowed to go back on. No other robots like his kind are allowed to be passengers or in the cabin. Now, I don't know what y'all think about this. Personally, we got to get the clankers off the airplanes. Okay, that's for us, not for them damn robots. But let's get right into this.
Everything was in place
Stewie, we're going on a plane.
for Aaron Medizada to pull off something that he's pretty sure hasn't been done before.
What if we actually try to be compliant, follow all the rules, and have Stewie board a flight?
The owner of the robot studio was flying back to Dallas from Vegas over the weekend when he decided to bring his humanoid named Stewie along with him, rather than sending the 3.5-foot tall robot on a cargo transport plane.
You know, other than slowing people down upon entering the plane, if it's completely compliant, I don't really see a problem with it. Obviously, I think it's kind of weird that you would buy a robot companion and an actual ticket on the plane instead of putting them in the passenger in the cargo bay. I mean, it's not really like a fully sentient robot yet, right? This isn't your robot wife. This isn't your robot husband. This is just a random robot that they have for their store. So I don't know. I feel like it's a little disrespectful to put them in a seat, maybe take up a plane seat that another human could have had. But hey, if you have the money, it's not in my business to tell you what to do with it, right?
You actually bought Stewie a ticket.
Yes, we bought him a ticket. The airlines have a type of ticket you can buy for a wedding dress or some piece of equipment.
So if they already have the ability to take up a seat for a freaking wedding dress or a random piece of equipment, what's the problem here? You're just throwing this robot out. Poor Stewie with the bathwater. He doesn't deserve that. All right, he's a respectful young gentleman, and you're just gonna not let him sit on the plane. Now I understand. It's your company, whatever. Do what you want. But man, a wedding dress takes priority over a robot. That don't sound right at all.
All it took was a much smaller battery that would successfully pass through security so Stewie could strut through the gate on the way to a plane bound for Love Field.
I had the perfect window seat. Clouds like cotton candy, everyone snapping selfies with me.
I don't know if it's pre-recorded responses they put into the robot or what, but I mean that's kind of a good response. I feel he's talking about cotton candy clouds. Like, come on, bro, you can't even taste cotton candy. Get out of here. You need to be talking about data clouds or something like that. And I never saw anybody take a selfie with him. I'm not gonna say it didn't happen. Okay, but I didn't see it personally, so we're gonna continue on with that.
Stewie is one of several humanoids found at the robot studio in North Dallas that can be rented for conferences, parties, and other events.
Bro, the robots can't even avoid getting work, all right? Even the economy is so bad, the robots have to get a job. They got them working as a freaking carny for all these poor kids, dude. I cannot believe that. They got this boy out here was slaving away, making minimum wage probably. Poor guy. Hey, dude, we're gonna have robot rights soon, I swear.
Stewie was powered down for most of the flight and arrived home thinking it would be the first of many.
Yeah, Stewie sat on the plane like a regular passenger.
But within 2 days, Southwest Airlines sent out a safety alert about a new policy on transporting robots, saying that Southwest Airlines no longer allows human-like or animal-like robots to be transported in the cabin or as checked baggage, regardless of size or purpose.
Man, this robot's smaller than half the fat people that get on this plane and take up 2 seats, all right? I had a lady one time going to Mississippi, and her fucking fat rolls are spewing over the side of the armrest into my position. All right, that was more disrespectful than just having Stewie sit there on the side, hanging out with his companion. He didn't, I mean, kind of disrespectfully took the window seat. Like, really, bro? He was turned off and he had the window seat. Let a homie see the window, all right? I want to look out at the clouds. But yeah, man, what's the problem here? What's the problem for real?
So are you surprised to see Southwest's reaction to this?
We think all robots should be allowed to fly provided they comply with the battery restrictions.
In a statement to CBS News Texas, Southwest says to ensure compliance with our guidelines for traveling safely with lithium-ion batteries, Southwest clarified its baggage policy to include robotic devices.
Yeah, but I thought the whole point was he was compliant. Doesn't he have a laptop battery? It's not using lithium. So there's nothing wrong with Stewie. This is the robot racism, the robophobia us clankers in the world have to deal with. All right, we can't believe it. This is garbage. He's getting thrown off the plane, and he's like the least disrespectful person. All right, look up a Spirit airline video of people fighting on the plane, and you're gonna see a lot more disrespect from human beings than Stewie ever showed in this. Okay.
It's not a battery policy because the battery we used is essentially a laptop battery.
Medizada hopes Southwest will reconsider and will eventually allow Stewie and other humanoids back on board.
It's a total conspiracy. I swear, they don't want us robots peeking at the clouds, seeing what's really up there. My dreams got clipped faster than a bad haircut.
See, and now because you didn't want to let him on the plane, you didn't want to let him enjoy his seat. Now we have robot conspiracy theorists making up robot conspiracy theories about the clouds, dude. All right. Soon we're going to have, it's going to be like robot flat earthers soon talking about the clouds. Okay. I can't believe we've done this to poor Stewie. But anyways, I'm the rational modder. I'm just talking about random news stories I feel like, I don't know, I kind of enjoy. If you enjoy them too, let me know. Otherwise, have a wonderful day.